Hey guys, welcome back to the mill. It's kind of a cool damp morning. You can see behind me we got a pile of flitches, and in this video I'm going to try to explain to you how and why we run some of these flitches different than the others. So hang on and we'll be right back. Let's talk about this slab pile behind me. We were cutting a customer order yesterday and the day before of 8x8 posts, and he needed them anywhere from 18 feet to 8 feet. And we need 10-foot 2x4s for another order that we're filling. So some of these flitches are 12, some of them are 10, and of course some of them are 8 foot. And we kind of segregated them as we were taking them off. So this pile is, going to be less than 10 footers. These three piles will make all good 10 footers, and then there's some definite 8s on the back. And we also sub-segregated that. All these are double-sided flitches. They need edged on both sides, where these two stacks have one square side. Now, the purpose of this video is just showing you why we do things differently. All these flitches that are double-sided, we're going to run through the edger, and we'll either get one or maybe two 2x4s, and they'll be gone. These two stacks here that have one square side, I'm going to put them on the mill. And the reason I'm putting them on the mill is not necessarily because it's faster, but because we're going to cut stickers out of the waste. We always need stickers. So you take a board like this that's 9 inches, I only need 7 inches for a 2x4, so that gives me 2 cuts for a flitch. So we'll swap over here on a flitch with a sticker. This is our sticker condominium, and if you're sawing, pretty regular, you need a bunch of these. I prefer to have them dry. The only way you're going to get them dry is if you cut them early and let them dry. Or in our case, a lot of times we'll cut them and run it through the kiln with a batch of lumber, and then we'll recycle them when they come out, and they'll be, of course, kiln dried. But that's our goal today, and that's kind of where we're headed. We're trying to finish a customer's order, and we're trying to maximize, the usable lumber out of these flitches. So, Bill.
back and forth, scrubbing his head on everything. Dum Dum got sprayed by a skunk last night. He got cleaned. First thing this morning, he went right back to the same skunk. He is nasty.
Hey, what you did? Yeah, run where you want. She
ain't gonna have a bit of sympathy today.
Hey. You get sprayed too? Huh? Oh yeah, not as bad. He's right. Yeah, it was your nose up that thing, but
Did you learn your lesson yet?
no. Okay guys, we hadn't talked about this in quite some time, but Matthew and I like using this strap and buckle technique. It's very effective and it's very affordable. It's not all that bad, but we got used to strapping all our lumber, and I wouldn't want to go back to not doing it. Makes life so much easier around the mill. When you move a stack, you don't worry about it falling apart. Not to mention it's already stickered. That's all there is to it. Now, one of the main reasons I like this is once we cut this wood, it's going to dry the fastest starting right now. It's going to lose the most moisture in the next 5 to 7 days. Just natural evaporation process of opening the wood up. Now that it's stickered properly and banded, we're holding that stack together while the first big chunk of moisture is escaping. And I have found with stacks that we bundle now versus what we used to just dry stacking, we have a lot less warping and twisting because we're holding this wood in a nice straight plane and a nice level plane while it's evacuating this moisture. And if these were going to go in the kiln, they're ready to go just like they are. If we air dry them and get to the kiln and maybe it's loosened up a little bit, We can reattach our tensioner here. We can bind it back down tight, put it in the kiln. I don't have to put tons of weight on top of it because this strapping is rated at 2,800 pounds. I have yet to break one. I actually dropped a stack of 2x4s off this machine one day. They fell over, upside down, hit the ground, scooped them right back up, and away I went. So the straps are tough, but you got to buy it tough. You can get this as low as like 1,400 pounds tensile strength. I buy the 2,800 pound tensile strength because I don't want it to break. Okay, we're back. Had to take a little break. Had a customer come by. Actually, one of my local tree guys come by, need a little project for himself, and we'll greatly be glad to take care of it. One thing we didn't mention, some of these 8-footers, we changed our mind and we're cutting them at 2x6s because we've got this project going on out here for our motor planer, and we got to cut 2x6s, so why not cut them now? I don't need 8-foot 2x4s, but I can definitely use some 8-foot 2x6s. And we still got a pile of them to run. So let's get back to work. Do 9 or 10, I was doing that by myself. Worst part about it is I had to move them all over and stack them. Wherever your end up, I'll let my end run along down here. Or close to squared up. How about that? Close enough. That's close enough. Okay guys, let's talk about what we got on the mill here. Like I said earlier, we separated our flitches from the ones that had one square side versus the ones that had bark on both ends. Matthew and I done run all of them. Everything we got left has at least one square edge. Some of them have two. What I'm looking to get is 2 2x4s, or 1.5 inches, 3.5. So I need 7 inches. So I'm gonna come in here. Now I could probably get an extra one out of here, but we need stickers as bad as we need 2x4s. So I'm gonna come out here probably about 15 inches, take a cut, and set my simple set at 1 inch. And we're gonna go all the way down till we get to 7. And then I'll take it to 3.5 and we'll cut it in half. And we'll have 18 2x4s plus all these good stickers. That's the plan. Now let's execute it. we got all our stickers off. I didn't count, but it was a bunch of them. Plus, I cut these in half, so now we got 18 2x4s. Yes, we could have run them through the edger. The only downside of the edger is hard to get stickers. We like our stickers to be a full 1 inch thick. These are actually 1 by 1.5, which is perfectly fine. The 1.5 width takes up a little more space than a 1 by 1, but perfectly acceptable. So that's it. Just rinse and repeat till we get done with this pile. We'll be back. Okay, guys, we're back. We got all our flitches run, either on the edger or on the sawmill. We made a whole bunch of stickers, if you can see out there in the sticker bed. Out of all those flitches from the other day and today, we ended up with 205, 10, some of them's 12 foot 2x4s as well. There's the other stack sitting over there. And we also come up with some 8 footers. About 20, 25 8 footers. We'll keep those for ourselves. And we ended up with some 2x6s over here. That's for the other project. There's 14 of those. So, that being said, we're trying to maximize the usage of every log, because every log has value. You know, I bought and paid for it, so it has a value. It's just ways you can maximize your lumber around your mill. We needed stickers, so I mean, when you're cutting down to a 1 by 1, you shouldn't be throwing a whole lot away if you're really trying to get all you can out of it. I believe that's going to do it for this. We got 2 logs over here. Like I said, we had 205, we need 250, so we're going to finish this little order up for a customer. But we greatly appreciate you watching. Got any questions, comments, leave them below. Matthew and Solomon work hard on these videos for me. I can't tell them enough how much I appreciate it. They come out on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. We appreciate you watching. Guys, we'll see you back at the mill.
Thank you for watching. Here's a video selection and a playlist suggestion. Click here to subscribe for more great content. We'll see you at the mill.